Good morning, good evening. Thank you guys for tuning in via tablet, via phone, via iPod, via PC, via your friend's phone. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Today, I just want to talk about um, paying the price and what do you want to pay the price for. Me, specifically, um, it's been something I've been contemplating about, and for me, it has to be peace. And how I'm gonna pay the price for peace is whether I'm conscious of it or I'm not. And I would rather be aware of the price and what it's gonna cost, you understand, instead of being oblivious to it and then finding out it costs too much. But now here's my thing: you're gonna pay whether you know how much or with what, but you're gonna pay end of the day. And what you have to understand is, when you choose to be active, if you choose to take charge of your future and you see the end goal and you choose to compete, there's gonna be enemies regardless. And these enemies, one should usually look at it as an opportunity for displaying what you're paying the price for cultivating, making use of it. Like I've told myself, I'll make use of whatever is in my surroundings to get to where I want to get. And that forces you not to have a scarcity mind, because I'm fine with what I have. I can make it work to get what I want to get. And the reason why I personally, and I haven't told people and what, but I've personally decided to choose peace for myself, is because I won't allow the enemies which I meet, and the enemies are everywhere. And I'm not saying this for you to be paranoid. I'm saying this so that you can have, you can be sensitive to it. In a sense of, you can sense it, you can feel it, and you can identify it, and you know how to counter it. And for me, I'm okay with someone looking down at me. I'm okay with someone judging me. I'm okay with people putting me in a box as the dark-skinned guy with plaited hair. He must be smoking, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with some people looking at me like, okay, he got new scars in his face. He probably doesn't know what hard times are. I'm okay with that. It's how it is gonna be, and it's gonna be intense if I compete. You understand? Because what I want, everybody wants. Everybody wants a nice life. Everybody wants a life where they don't need to go sweat for something. Everybody wants their kids to be well off. That's what I want. So it's just logic to be in the space and be aware that some people are gonna compete for that also. And I gotta be the best that I can be. And my advantage is what they perceive me to be. If you perceive me to be unfocused, it's an opportunity for me to be extremely focused. So when that opportunity presents itself, I'm already in an advantage. But going back to what I said, me paying the price for peace, I'd rather have the enemy outside than the enemy inside. And the enemy inside is me beating myself up for what I didn't do. That's the enemy inside. The enemy outside, I'm fine with that. It's expected. And on this journey, it usually takes you numerous times to realize that it's foolish to think like the outside people think about you, because you don't live outside, you live inside, and they will never be able to see what you have and what you want and what you. That's why it's okay to feel like they don't understand you. It's okay, it's normal. You're supposed to feel that way. because we all have our own minds. It's not okay if you can't convey your message, because then you lack and you need to get busy. My thing is, if you gonna, like I say, compete, you gotta take it as a compliment for whatever enemy you meet, because this is a chance to display what you have. And you can't grow if you don't meet something bigger than you. And the pieces where I find it is that person or whatever that obstacle is had an obstacle as well. So I have peace going where I'm going. Like, I've set a goal for how many episodes I want to do. I have peace because they are gonna be there regardless. They're gonna be reached regardless of what whoever says, oh, I don't like the way he starts his show, I don't like how he pronounces this, I don't like the background. That's irrelevant to me, because I'm heading to where I'm heading regardless of who's on board and who's not on board. I've made peace, and I'm paying the price for people coming at me, but I'm cool with it because I already have inner peace, and I'm continuously nurturing it. And here's my thing: by nurturing it, the opposite will always show up. War will always show up. Destruction will always show up. Conflict will always show up. I'm at peace with it. But I won't allow it inside. I won't allow that enemy to be inside. And my other thing is also, I wanna make an example how you can like be caught in this trap, how you can also be your own enemy. Like, let's take an example. You look in a mirror, you see yourself, you know your features, and then you go about. And then you only look at that mirror after 2, 3, 4 days. And within those 3-4 days, you don't know how people perceive you differently. Nah. And then you go back in that mirror and you're like, oh shit, I have this on my face, I have that on my face. Like me personally, back in my schooling days, there was this one day, my neighbor, she was waiting for me and she was like shouting outside, you're taking too long, I'm gonna go because we're gonna be late. I was busy brushing my teeth. I'm like, okay, finish, done, grab the bag, and I'm out. And I'm pursuing her, trying to catch up to her. And while I'm doing this, people looking at me weird, all funny and all that. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? This don't make, but I'm still pursuing her. And when I catch up to her, she just look at me, give me one look, and she burst out laughing. And she's like, Jason, what's this on your mouth? You have, and I'm like, what? And she's like, now you got toothpaste from the corner of your mouth right across your cheek. And she showed me with her mirror that she had, you know how girls are. And I look at it and I'm like, oh shit, thank you. Second thought, why didn't someone tell me? You get what I'm saying? Here's my thing. People usually won't tell you that you messed up or you have something going on that's off, as long as that thing don't interfere with them. They're okay with like just looking at you. And usually you get people that, because they're affiliated with you, they're gonna let you know, they're gonna check you like, hey, that thing, you gotta attend to that. You know what I'm saying? Now for me, if you don't even know what you're aiming for, how you gonna know that you're off? And like I've said, I've decided I'm continuously gonna work at myself and see how I can provide for other people. And like I said, with the goal over the episodes, I have a lot of things that I want to do. Well, let me say that I'm gonna do. And the money is gonna come. And here's the thing, whether it takes me a year, 2 years, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, the time is gonna pass regardless. I'd rather let that time pass while I'm aiming for things. And this didn't happen overnight. This is years of disappointment and me standing in my own way, me being my own enemy. And it got to a time where I'm completely tired of myself. And I'm at the point that I can identify when the enemy's inside. Like, okay, now you're telling me bullshit now. I'm not gonna tend to this. That's me talking to myself sometimes. And You're an individual. You need to be an individual. You need to have your own path. You're blessed if you have people that's on the same road as you are. But we have milestones, we reach goals, and we have different goals that follow afterwards. But you can't expect other people to be as invested as you are invested with the things that you want. It's insane. It's like how I said, I'm focusing for inner peace and I'm nurturing it. If you're gonna give, eventually you'll receive. But here's the thing with giving. Because it's determined on your time and how much you give and when you give and how you give. You don't need to wonder when to give. You don't need to feel off when you give. The problem is when you give and you expect people to give the way you gave, the time you gave, and how you gave. Because then you're not giving to receive. You're giving, demanding to receive. Then you shouldn't have been given. Then you're not worthy of receiving. And my thing is, like I said, I have goals set. The bypass product is gonna be money. I don't care when it's gonna come, but it has to come because it's a universal principle, like jumping from a roof. You can believe you can fly, but the universal principle is gravity. You're gonna fall. Like one of the universal principles is of money, generate value, and money will come. And with that said, God invested seeds in me. He didn't say go look for the seeds. He said be fruitful. I'm gonna be deeply rooted in these principles and in what He have put in me. And like a tree, like a seed, you gotta get roots first before you see the tree. And I'm gonna see my tree, and I'm gonna have my fruits, and I'm gonna have my shade in my lifetime. You tuning in as a hater or as a lover, get you your popcorn, get you your cooler box, get you a camping chair. You can cheer on, you can root for me, or you can pray for my downfall. It's irrelevant because I'm headed where I'm headed. Glory be to God. I'm willing to pay the price because I found the power of inner peace, and I'll be damned if anyone take it from me. And with that said, know what you're willing to pay the price for, and ask yourself, is it worth paying the price for it? And if you find your answer, or if you're still wondering, just know at the end of the day you're gonna pay for it regardless, and make peace with it. Jason Neff, I want to thank you guys for being in my podcast, and hopefully you'll get your popcorn and you'll watch the space. Signing out. Peace out. I'm done.
Yeah.